Hey everyone, long time no see. The Eco Point 10 update is out, and me and Ginger are playing it and having no problems finding anything we need. Then go to the Discord and find out there's some issues. Well, it turns out we were playing on a point .09 install using its origin, and things have changed a lot. If you look at my mini map, you'll see I've kind of wrecked the world looking for stuff. We're here in a desert, as evidenced by the crap wandering around. Yeah, you get that fly, bud. And here we are. Iron. Well, it's here. Uh, there's no real rhyme or reason to it anymore. However, it's it's kind of hither and yon. And if you notice, so the plants are still floating, so you can tell where the dirt was. And some of the stuff was exposed. Right, this is exposed. Do I have? There's no longer the nice simple big old iron plate anymore. That we have. We have exposed iron ore on the surface now, which we had in previous versions. And then they went and hid it all on us. So at least now, if you're eagle-eyed enough, should be able to find enough stuff to get your papers in. And after that, it's a bit of a crapshoot. Um, Anywhere from what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 down to even less in some spots. There's no giant plate. There's kind of a layer. How far down are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20-ish. Kind of how it was before. The the plate's there, it's just broken. A whole bunch of big knobs. And then like kind of like before, the secondary layer way down here, which you would never go for unless you were really desperate. It's there, it's just a little bit more sparse. So if you're looking for it, that tattered mess is what we get. But you say, Dub, iron's easy to find. We know where to find it. Where's all the copper? Well, they kind of did us a Mina. Hello. Done absolutely nothing I have a level to have a specialty. Copper, they got a little mean on. There's no longer... It's here. In some situations, it's actually very close to the surface. Some of this might have been on the surface. You can tell by the plant life, this was just below. You have to hack down this tree and dig what's there. The surface stuff, there and scattered. Scattered hither and yon. And then when you get below, here's a bunch more. And then mixed in with it, because we are in a granite biome, trace amounts of gold. So if you decide to just start digging, you might have run into both of them. Or you might not have. Don't know what to tell you. But this isn't the only spot we're going to be busy messing with. So you can tell on the map, every world is always one giant spire, right? One great big tall spot, significantly taller than the others. And before, my go-to was to go there and dig it from the side, because it'd be a big torus-shaped. This usually hid something. Now, a hole. Now not so much. Still lots of copper. A little ways below the dirt. Not very far below the dirt. Like I left the dirt alone. Just got rid of the granite. It's there. Just obscured by a lot of dirt. And not as much. I didn't gouge out quite as much in some places as I did as the others, but have fun finding this. Have all kinds of fun. But on the upside, we go to... There's a river around here somewhere. There we are. On this river, somewhere around here, was here or the other spots? I realized you could... There we are. This is undisturbed. Surface copper. So a couple more of the spots. I realized you could delete water. And then it seems to be at a certain height and it just stops. So you can flow along here. Down here. It might be... Well, no, because we're in basalt now. But trust me, in one of these rivers I dried out, we found a fair bit along the banks. So if you're eagle-eyed, you can spot it. I'm not sure how much you're going to get, but you can spot it. The biggest change I found was that jungle biome. All my stuff, copper, gold in jungle, 300. Be back in a second. So before you were pretty much guaranteed to find gold at the bottom of a jungle. Yeah, you are. But it's a lot more like the older gold gen. Remember, it used to be like scattered bits here and there, like one or two. It's back to that. Bits and bobs. And this is the very bottom of the world. That's the bedrock. Got a layer of coal in here, which is kind of cool. Trace iron under the sand. Not sure. You know what? This would have been shale from right here. So under the sand. I'm not sure if this is exemplar or this is a random world. So I make no guarantees. That said, it does seem to be kind of dependably under the dirt, under the sand, doesn't it? I don't think looking for gold in a jungle biome is really the way to do it anymore. I mean, we're quite a few, just to give you some idea. You might hit some while digging out for clay. You might not. The biome looks to be a bit of a bust in terms of gold. So for absolute bit of weirdness here, we've got a whole bunch of biome overlap. We've got a cold forest, as evidenced by all the copper. Plains, or forest biome, and a wetland. Go down here. You can kind of tell where the cold forest stops, because the copper stops. Nothing down here. We have some big, flat chunks of coal. Quite a bit. Deleted out a bunch of the basalt. Giant pile of... But it's all way down at the bottom of a bunch of clay. Look how far down that clay goes. Clay goes a long way. Then we come over here. Here's this is the beach. Right? There's our beach. Deleted a bunch of water because I got tired of water coming in. It's all beach. And there's iron. And if you'll notice, that's that basalt curtain that tells you where the ocean is, right? And the iron just stops there. So under sand, if you want a way to dig down under the sand, you'll need sand anyway for like glass and stuff. Like destroying a beach, there's iron under them. Got a pile of coal. We have a biome are you? A regular forest biome with a smattering of copper. And then trace gold in the granite. So while I can't exactly tell you with complete certainty what's going on, maybe this gives you a bit of help. It certainly is. If me and Buddy start up a 0.10 world, this is definitely going to help. Got pile of iron. That's a lot of iron. That is a dependable amount of iron. Pillar. That is a dependable amount of mineable iron under a forest. Yeah, because there's the beach. Vein of coal. I would like to say that there's some correlation between the coal and the iron. There clearly isn't. It might be a time to go into pit mining in Eco. You'll need the materials, right? Oh well. Anyway, if this gives you help, gives you any help at all, I'm glad it did. It's certainly going to help me when I play a .10 world. I promise I will see you in the future.